Hello and welcome to some Dwarf Fortress. Kind of got the feeling for the game again lately, and yeah, I wanted to do some more. Guess that's it. Yeah, it's the only excuse I have. Gonna apologize beforehand. I have a mechanical keyboard, so it's gonna be a little bit loud. But yeah, this is the world I've generated. This is the world we're gonna play on, and yeah, let's see if we can find something interesting. I have an idea for a fortress I wanna build. So yeah, let's have some fun, I guess. Now we are dwarves, so I would prefer a mountainous region somewhere which is not settled yet. Somewhere preferably with trees. So I don't want to do a cave thing this time. So maybe something, either that, we can do two things. I would like some lonely mountain just in the middle of it and just dig that thing out, but yeah. Let's see, what do we got? I'm gonna get close at least to the mountains. This seems to be like a fairly hostile area. Sounds like fun. Right. Somewhere on the edge, preferably, I guess. Let's see if we can find something which has a river. Rivers are fun. Let's see, I don't want to river through the middle of my fortress, on the edge. Let's see. Just looking for an area here. It's this is always a bit, you know. And I don't mind an aquifer, or do I mind it? I actually do mind an aquifer, because I have a specific fortress in mind, which is not possible if I would get an aquifer. So maybe not having a river is a good idea. On the other hand, heavily forested, sand, soil, shallow metals, sand. Can I get like an edging river? Like we got like here, this would be great, but alright, we'll just keep searching, you know. I like a river because of fishing. This would work. Got a river flowing in the north, we got a little bit of mountain. Kind of want a river on the other side, though. Yeah, I know, I'm picky. Shut up. What is this? This is woodlands, temperate, little... So if I do like this, and then enlarge our embark area slightly, so we're a little bit wider. I have some forest area, and I think I have enough mound to do fun stuff. Like that. We got a little bit, we got a river running on the edge. It's either this or... Actually, it doesn't really matter what I... on the area I settle. Sorry, I have an idea in mind that I want to do. And the river here is actually not that important. Just need... I want it because of the fishing possibilities. The actual location of it is not that important. So let's keep the area as it's intended, like 4x4. And yeah, this will do. I think this is perfect. Yeah, that will do. Where will we... Nah, we'll do it like this, I guess. Yeah, I like it. We'll embark here. I'm just gonna tap through some... So we got goblin neighbors. So we can choose our civilization. If I remember house, plus and minus, yeah. So tone, it's the bluish area around here. The banner of lulling is around there. Yawning floors down here. That doesn't make any sense. This is also the other end of the world. Dreaming. Oh, it's two. Oh, very small. The Guild of Reference is up here, and the first spears. So, you know what? We'll be of the first spears. We travel around the other side of the world. That sounds like fun. Elevation, don't really care much. That's fine. We've got sand, shallow metals, deep metals, and we've got a flagstone layer, which is also pretty good. We're going to prepare for the journey carefully because I don't really like how it's set up. I am actually using the Iron Hand graphics set, but I am using my own modified color scheme, which basically mutes the colors a little bit, which is something I like. We need a grower and a brewer. And now I want somebody who is a... let's see... A wound dresser, diagnosis, a surgeon, a bone doctor, and a suturer. As well as a... No, that's fine. That you just do that, and you also be the cook. You know what? Let's make it a little bit more morbid. You're also the butcher. Got a point of butchery. Yeah, makes sense. Right, a little bit of a cook. Right, let's take a look at the items. What do we got? We got 2 picks. We need only 1 copper battle axe. At start, I do want an anvil. Got beers, which is always fine. A little bit more seeds, because I always like some bigger farms. They're cheap anyway, so why the hell not? Got some prepared other crap. So fine, so fine, so fine, so fine, so fine. Buckets, yep. Don't care for the splints and crutches. We can make those. Step ladders, I've never really used those. Quivers, don't think we need them. So we won't start out with hunting. Right, so I want a couple of things. I want 2 female dogs. I want 2 male dogs so we can get some puppies going. And I want, let's see, you know what? Sheep or goats? Sheep are more useful, so we'll take a ram and a couple ewes. 1 ewe apparently. And don't want pigs. We could get chickens, but last time I did this, I overflooded my fortress with chickens. I'll buy them later. That's fine. Let's bring some more beer. Right. All right. We're gonna name our group. We're the most torches. That's a shit name. So, clear. Let's see. Clear. Where are the torches? I don't want torches. I want something like iron. Yeah, that makes sense. The iron. I think it's the first adjective of rare compound we need. And hand? The iron hand? Hand the iron. No. No. Clear. First adjective, handy. The handy iron. Second? No. Hyphen compound, hand. The hand iron. I wanted the iron hand. Iron of hands, no. Let's see, let's just go front. So we'll start with iron. Hand. Iron hand. The glowing, strong, sharp, pointy. The ancient. No, we're a new group. We're not the ancients. Iron hand, the ancient. No, that doesn't work. See, that's the problem. You cannot do a the before it. You can also use the mouse. I don't like iron hand. That's just first adjective ace. Ageless. Doesn't really add anything apparently. Ancient. No, it does this. Hyphen compound. Anchor. Doesn't add anything. The iron hand. Crap. Can I get iron hands? Iron hands. You know what? I don't like iron. Stone hands. Lamo Dot. Alright. That's our group name. And with a fort, which will be the offerings? No. It's the damn it, float. Hang? Crap. It's not a cavern. It's the what do you call it? A gorge? Apparently, ring is not coming from here. It is gorge. You know what? Fire, maybe? What? Sound tones? No. We're just randomized. Windbrass, trance orbs, scuttlebells, whip dream, rune castle, feather, boat's clutch, wind problem, shot alert, planets, door stable, muted papers. No, it's like let's go with the front compound gorge. Apparently is singular noun or present first. Rear compound, it's gonna be fortress. Igam Geshut. I like it. I like it. Escape. Done. Embark. Right. We are going. This is gonna be the Stone Hands is gonna be the group. We are the Stone Hands, and we are going to Gorge Fortress. And it's gonna make a little bit sense once you get the gist of what I'm gonna try to do. It's gonna be a bit of a cool. All right, we've got a lot of trees. That's great. That's great. It's also a fairly shallow area. I was expecting higher mountains, a lot higher mountains, but that's it. There's just a we are gonna dig a small entrance here in the hillside and work our way from there. I was expecting mountains. There's just nothing there. Oh man, this is not a great start side. Crap. I was hoping for something completely different, like steep walls and that kind of stuff. But this is just a very, very flat terrain. No, this actually just doesn't change much. Just a little bit. It just means we're gonna dig away the entire mountain. Yep, we're gonna flatten out a large area here. So what the idea is that we're gonna make a floating fortress. Basically means that it sort of hangs. So this is at least the idea. So imagine like a big circle, which is the center pillar, which is what the fortress is. And this thing is eventually it's only going to be connected by these diagonal pillars every like 5 or 10 Z layers, which are like 3 layers thick. So they're like a 3x3 rectangular pillar, sort of. It's not really a pillar, but a beam. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Anyway, you got bridges connecting the fortress in. So basically, there's this master switch that you can pull. The entire fortress just closes up, and there's just this big ass gorge. That's the idea, at least. But to build that, we are gonna need to do some work. But first things first, we need to start setting up the basics. So I think I'm gonna do a miniature fortress here. And then we'll work on the big one, like right here in the center. So let's start with that. And then we're gonna start by designating some trees to be cut. So let's start with cutting down the area here. Also, I think if we want to do this smartly, I hope this works, but I can do it like this. Just get the entire hill in range. I think this will do, and then we'll just go up, up, up. Enter. This should... Yeah, all trees on the mountain will cut down. Right. And we're not gonna... And we're gonna start digging in a little bit here in the mountain, so we can start a little bit of a start here. And we'll remove this eventually, so there we go. This is a really wide hallway, but that doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's do it like this. There we go. And we'll need a couple of rooms. So, a room here, a room here. And I need to figure out, is there any part of this? This is soil, it's right here. Right, okay. So we're gonna dig out this area here as well. And let's see. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go through. You know what? This will have to do. And I might need multiple of these small areas here. These are going to be used for the farming. It's going to be a little bit creative, but it's like a little bit of a hobbit hole we're basically building here to ensure that we can actually get some stuff done. And after that's all done, and we need a little bit of a workshop area back here. So this is like this is going to be our dining hall slash sleeping quarters. Right, there we go. Like a small dining hall, small sleeping quarters. We'll link this up as well. There's not going to be any real like fancy design going on yet, because why would I? It doesn't really make any sense to do that much right now. I think I can just do a little bit of curvature here, and we're gonna build a small 1, 2, 3, 4 long sort of corridor for the basic workshops. That can be reached through here as well as through here. And I might do a little bit more farming back here if that's necessary. We'll connect this up. There we go. Right, so this is basically the initial fortress that we're going to stick with, and we're going to remove this eventually entirely. But yeah, you need to start somewhere. And it's a good thing that you should designate this out early. Snow seems to be melting already. I'm going to dig away a little bit here, because I want to get a little bit of space here so we can store some wood. So, we've struck the earth. Here we go. Right. I love me playing some Dwarf Fortress. It's I think one of my most played games to date, but it has been years since I've last played it properly. So I'm kind of really wanted to go back in, you know, because there's a lot of updates, a lot of big changes, a lot of stuff no longer works as I am used to it working. It's just, I think, a great opportunity for me to dive back in, learn about the temples, the worship, poetry, adventurers, that kind of stuff. So, build, stockpile, wood. Get a large wood stockpile up here, and we need to build a trade depot. Right there, siltstone can do, this is close by, there we go. Needs architecture, so let's load in. Might hear pling? Nope. Okay, so architecture is not something I care about that somebody does well, so everybody can have architecture. Bam. Now you won't see the screen. I'm using Dwarf Therapist in the background. Don't think it's that interesting. And this is easier for me to record because it's just captured in this window here. So yeah. Right. So I need to also make a little dumping zone. No, what is it again? Zones? No. See, this is what I meant. Okay, so spring hit here. It's I. Isn't it? Making a small zone here. A dumping zone. We have animals, so... this is going to be a pen or pasture. Set the information. Our yak bulls, 2 bulls, that's a bit of a shame, unlucky there. But our ewe and our ram can go there, and our dogs will be free to roam the fortress. But they don't need as feeding as the other animals do, so. Right, so, and then there is DBD, and I'll just dump these stones real fast. Because I don't want them in my stockpile. Dwarves can't store shit there, so they need to be removed. DBZ, no, it's DZ, remove ramps and upstairs. Yeah, that's the one. It's a little bit annoying, the flashing, so... What? Did I... Did I just do it wrong? No, I didn't. I did it wrong. Didn't proper do that. So they will eventually take that back. They will be storing initially the wood until the stockpile is full. But wood is fairly light. Stone, however, isn't, so that's going to take them a longer time to do. And this is going to be a big-ass project to dig this all away, but it's going to be in a kick-ass fortress eventually. So yeah, we'll flatten the terrain, and we've got a bit of wood to our back. And then we've got the river here, and it's going to be like a large, and we can like eventually maybe. No, that's probably going to beat the purpose, but we're not going to try to let the river flow into it. Would be cool to do so, but I don't think it's gonna help us much. Alright, so one of our farming areas looks like it's suited for farming mostly. Great. So we're gonna kind of start that up early. It's not all, sadly that would be great, but build plot, yep, plot. 3 wide, and gonna go a little bit, we can probably do it like this actually, and just, yeah, so we'll start with this, and I'll pick up another one next to it. 2 wide, a little bit higher as well. So, yeah, let's get those things built first. And once the area here is, we're going to build some workshops, that kind of stuff. So, but they're digging out nicely here. I think one downside to my current design in the color scheme is that this is a bit darkened, so you can barely see it with the floor, but I don't think it's, might be the stone sort that's the problem as well. Just the lower floor here is problematic because I can fairly clearly differentiate it here. But yeah, I think it's just because of the floor, so I'll ignore that for now. Also, we got some what is this? Hematite, iron, cool. So we could set up some early iron smithing if you wanted to. Alright, so those are ready. And I prefer dumping, and I do use auto dump a lot. Because dumping sometimes is like one of those tasks that's gonna take forever, especially with rocks. And I just want my I want one gone. But yeah, woodcutter is doing good wood work, I guess, and the rest of them are storing their shit. And this is where farming fields, construction inactive. We have a farmer, right? Yeah, we do, but he is of course stuck on hauling. How do we do that again? Job priority. Priority. Let's see. I don't know how to do priorities in DF Therapist. Oh well. I always assume that hauling is a least prioritized job. Let's see. Can I promote this? What are my miners doing? They're storing? Yeah, they're storing shit. Okay. Toggle hauling for the miners. These are... Those are not my miners. This is a miner. This is a miner. Commit. I don't like it when my miners are not, you know, 24/7 mining, so stop doing that. Do your damn jobs. It's much more important. Right, there we go. And I think it's because the hauling job spawned fairly early. It sets the priority a little bit strange. I have a lot of wood here set up, so, you know. Right, now, what I do have to do eventually is I'll not drain these lakes, because I'll probably just cut, like, right next to it. Eventual fortress will be... I think the gorge will be just edging here, and the rest of the fortress will be like in the middle of the screen. I kind of have to design that later. First I want to just dig off the entire area and make it go away. But just like this can also go when they're ready. Probably should just cancel it for now because it's not relevant right now. I'll probably de-ramp the area first. This specific hillside we've just dug into. Right, built workshop. A carpenter's workshop. We'll start with that. What's the problem? Oh, stuff is not dug out yet. Haha, the floor is being problematic here. Okay, we'll have to wait, I guess. So, let's see. Probably gonna build another stockpile up here for some more stuff. They don't really make the most logical dig sites, but it's fine. My dogs are probably still at the wagons. Okay, so there's a lot of root that needs to be dug out. We've got another area here suited for farming. Good. Might actually go a little bit higher. Mine. This looks like it's a farmable area as well. So might as well make, you know, most of it. So has this been built yet? Yep. Okay, so you're gonna go plump helmets. Plump helmets. You're gonna do dimple cups, and dimple cups. So that's our primary food supply there. Then build plot here and here. One of them gonna be pigtails, the other one probably cave wheat or beer. If I have any, I don't know actually. So built workshop carpenter. We can already start building some of these. Then we're gonna do a mason's workshop. There we go. It's all very temporary, of course. And see, the dumping has started. They've started dumping stones, and as you can see how long this takes now. When I started playing Dwarf Fortress, weight of items didn't matter to the speed of the dwarves moving, and stones just slowed them down in pathfinding. So that was the priority to get it away from. I think actually, by the way, I can do a small stockpile here for one, and a small stockpile here for the other. So we'll put the cave wheat seeds and that kind of stuff here, and we'll put the dimple cup and the plump helmet seeds right there. This always bothered me, by the way, an iron hand. This looks like a engraved wall, but yeah, whatever. Right, okay. Seems like most of it is dug out, so we can probably start working on some other crap soon. Miners are just cleaning up. Alright, start with a couple of beds. And a ton of doors. Let's see, I could probably do a manager thing. I think that's in the jobs. I'll probably need a manager first before I do that. Alright, so these for stockpile. Let's see, for food, I have to edit this one soon. Like this, that way good for finished goods. I think food might be slightly too big, and then we do furniture here. That's you. There we go, let's start with that, DBD. Everything needs to be dumped. So we can get rid of the materials, and I'm probably just gonna auto dump for here because it's otherwise gonna take forever. And it's just an annoyance. And yeah, you can also hide it, but hiding still it's still in the way. There we go. Quick dump. You do DB claim, and you claim the thing again, and there we go. And I need to rebind my hotkeys. H, no, Shift H. F1 zoom here. Okay, so F1 zooms is right here. Cool. Let's start with removing these stairs and ramps from... Nope, first things first. We channel out this area. And I'll leave a... yeah, we could make it more defensible and just build walls around and that kind of stuff, but... And... Probably need to break down the cart soon as well, but not yet. Oh, we've got some very small water pond right there. Might be a good site for a well. Build workshop. A mechanics workshop. We don't have a mechanic. Anything else do I need? I need a butcher's. I'll place that one outside because of the animal carcasses that spawns. Loom? No, a still. Put that over here. There we go. Still got some rocks which did not get dumped apparently. Dump those. So it doesn't. I think that's because of the way I just did it. Dump because of the yeah. Yeah, I think that doesn't really help. Right. They're making kind of stuff. I need to add in my mason can temporarily also become a mechanist. Let's see. My mason is this guy. There we go, ma'am. I want to build a well. Just right there. So the dwarves have something to do. This is what I mean, by the way, by the stone drag. It just takes forever to drag that thing. DZ. Let's just remove at least this area here. Noise. Right, so that's pretty good already. Yeah, we're gonna flatten the area. DH. We'll leave the initial mountaintop for now, where we started on. Let's start digging away at this stuff. We have like everything we need right now. We've got farming. We've got our basics basically. So yeah, I can, you know, start doing some stupid shit. It's waiting for the fields to be constructed. Yeah, because our farmer is currently, let's see, build, plot, food. No, P for food. No, I'll do a custom one. Let's see, where's the bad area? Is food, enable, block all, and then we'll just do seeds and a, annoying that doesn't only show you the seeds of what you're using. So plump helmet purple, it's not even on. A B C E G H. So it's P. It's not. Cave pigtail, cave weed, plump helmet spawn, and dimple cups. Is it in this list here? Please just search. Okay, dimple cup spawn. There we go. And oh, custom. Is it still? Yep. All right. So it's still built that here. I know it's oddly specific. And cave weed and pigtails. Right. So another one. P, C, T. Seeds. Forbid seeds. Enable permit seeds. And then. No. Forbid them. So pigtails, pig, Forbid, and then search pig. Enable that, and cave. Wheat seeds, there we go, and then I just need to fucking build it. A custom one. There we go. Slowly but surely things will be moved out of the wagon. Build door. We've had our first door, so... Oh, there it is. Right, and now we have a slightly more enclosed fortress. Not a lot of hauling happening yet, but that's fine. Yeah, so they're slowly starting to... Nope, you're just gonna... Okay, they're moving the seats. Good, good, good. So things are slowly starting to happen. Our guys are building things. So beds are being built, so let's get some beds placed. And I want 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And I still don't have enough doors then. Okay. So yeah, we are... our farmer is busy. It's gonna take him a while though. That's why I kind of wanted these seats a little bit closer so they can just do instead of just the entire distance running, it's just bam, 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 and you know, a lot faster from in our little hobbit hole. I actually really like the hole we've got here. It seems like a good place to start. DT. Let's see, somewhere around here. Yep, and then let's see, around there. Let's cut this down as well. Mark all trees. Should have marked all trees. Don't think it did. Shit. I think this is high enough, and then we just need to go up to the top. Definitely did not mark trees. Or some of these might not be fully grown yet. That might have been a problem. Oh well. I'll just do the old-fashioned way and just not. I'm not gonna mark all the trees because that would be a little bit overkill. But yeah, for now, this will do. Right, what are the doors ready yet? Yep, there we go. Build the planning mode on, so I can just Shift P, so I can place the without I'm actually needing doors, so they should be placed whenever they got them. Yeah, we're gonna need a crap ton of doors. And bed, Shift P planning mode on. Should be enough for now. Table. And then chair or throne. There we go. Oh, that's one too many. There we go. Right. We just got this all set up and planned, and the moment it's ready, it's gonna get built. So what are our miners currently doing? Probably already mostly done with their work. Yeah, I kind of expected them. They probably are faster than I want them to be. So we can slate this for removal. Get rid of it. And hopefully just get everything hauled outside. So they're currently not doing much. Okay, so as our miners are not doing anything, I'll enable the hauling jobs for them again. Quit. And I'm going to actually end the video here. I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.